Hi and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. This reading is going to be for Cancer. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, as well as the cross-watcher of the Cancerian. Clear. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what fits and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, check out your other sign placements as well. If you don't know what those are, you can go to a website such as Astro.com, plug in your birth information, and a chart will be generated for you. We're going to start out with the Moonology Oracle cards because they are calling to me, and you are ruled by the Moon, Cancer, so this is a very appropriate deck for you. And so the first card out is Your Dreams Need a Practical Plan, Full Moon in Taurus. And so whatever it is that you're planning right now, Cancer, whatever it is that you're wanting and trying to achieve, you need a practical plan in order to get there. You need to think logically. You need to use that Taurian energy, that stable earth energy, right? Taurus is very strategic. Taurus takes its time, right? That's a huge thing for you guys. Taurus is patient. Taurus takes its time. Taurus makes sure that everything that needs to be done and every step that needs to be taken is taken, and is really fixed on the end result and the end product, knows what it is that they want and how to achieve it. And so that's the energy that you're being asked to take on right now, is that energy of really looking at the practicality of situations, looking at the choices that lay before you, and like, what can I do to get me from A to B? What are the necessary steps along the way? What are the resources that I need? And what do I have at my disposal? What resources do I have at my disposal, and what do I need help with? And really understanding that. I heard the word delegating. So like delegating some of your tasks. For those of you who, and Cancer, you are the sign of the mother, the sign of the nurturer, right? And so you can tend to take on a lot of energy and a lot of things and a lot of problems sometimes that don't belong to you. So you want to really look at that. You want to stop doing for everybody and allow some people to do for you right now as well. There's a message coming through for you guys that like, you don't have to do this alone. Like, accept the help and the resources that are being offered to you as you move towards whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Yes, you can accomplish great things, but it's that you guys really know how to give. Now I'm feeling is like, it's also time for you to learn how to receive. It's for you how to learn how to receive and how to take that really grounded, practical kind of aspect. And the way that I said practical right then, it was like, it kind of sounded like a goat. So I feel like taking some tips from Capricorn energy as well, which is very similar to Taurus energy, can really help you as far as moving forward towards your goals, really having that laser focused. And that right now is a time for you to be very laser focused on what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. And some of you guys may be feeling a bit tongue-tied too. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble with my words right now and getting out my words. And we know I tend to be a fast talker. I struggle with this a little bit in general, but it's feeling a little bit extra difficult right now. So there may be some aspect to that as well. Maybe it's asking for the help that you need is something that you're struggling with, really getting out those words. Whatever it is, it's time for you to release the negativity around the situation, right? This is full moon in Scorpio. So I'm feeling this for you guys as, and then we have the full moon in Gemini under that, which is the communication. Gemini is the communicator of the zodiac. 3 full moons and a full moon in Cancer on the bottom of the deck. A personal issue reaches resolution. With communication is key. New moon in Gemini under that. So yeah, for some of you guys, communication is a necessary part of this, right? That's part of that practicality, is like having the conversations that you need to have. But this is also releasing the negativity. So don't look at a situation from like the worst case scenario. Don't sink into that kind of energy. Any negativity, any sort of like, don't get into the energy of like, poor me, like feeling feeling burdened upon, feeling overwhelmed, just feeling really negative and anticipating that bad things or negative things are going to happen. If you feel that you are resonating with that and you've been falling into those loops within your own mind, you want to pull yourself out of that energy. You don't want to get sucked into that energy. You want to continue to focus on the highest and best possible outcome. You want to truly believe in yourself and know that you can achieve whatever it is that you're dreaming up and you're moving towards right now, that you're needing to create this structured, practical plan around. Like, know that you are worthy of it and you absolutely can achieve it. And don't allow your negativity or other people's negativity about the situation to influence. Like, don't look pessimistically at the situation. Don't see the glass as half empty. The glass is half full. And so that may even be a mantra that you guys need to repeat to yourselves. The glass is half full. The glass is half full. Actually, the glass is completely full. Okay? The glass is overflowing. And so just imagine that. Utilize that sort of visualization if you need to of this. Think of like the Ace of Cups card with the overflowing. It's just overflowing with all of the good things. Like, that's what you want to be. You want to be focusing on. You want to, yes, be practical, be strategic, take the steps that need to be taken, ask for the help that you need to receive. But at the same time, don't be automatically thinking that something bad is going to happen or something negative is going to come from it or something isn't going to work out, because that energy is only going to assure that that's true. And then what you also, with the answers you need are coming. For some of you guys, this is answers of exactly what to do. Like, for some of you guys, I almost feel as though you're listening to me and you're like, okay, great, but I don't know what the practical plan is. I don't know what to do. I know what I want, but I don't know how to get there. So how am I supposed to make a practical plan if I don't know how to get there? And it's almost like that not knowing is what's putting you in some of this negativity. You're like, I know what I want. I feel as though I have everything within me that I need to go after it. I just don't know where to start. And if that's where you're feeling right now, or what you're feeling right now, I don't know why I said where. That's interesting. Location. But if that's what you're feeling right now, the answers you need are coming. And they may come through communication, because these communication cards keep coming up. And so you may just want to start talking with people. Start talking, start having conversations. If you don't know what you need or where to go next, just start figuring out what the options are. Start figuring out what other people think, how other people feel, and who may be able to assist you and what they may be able to do. Just have the communications, get that communication flowing, get that Gabby Gemini energy going right now. And this is a lot, like we said, the full moon energy. So this is a lot of intense energy. Full moon energy is climactic. It's also releasing. So that huge need of releasing is coming up, as well as this this culmination kind of energy, which is a really interesting combination. Yeah, it's like things are sort of coming to a climax or coming to a head. They are coming full circle. Right? But there's a lot of intense energy with that. And there is still a need to continue to keep releasing all of that negativity, keep releasing your fears, keep releasing whatever it is that is, like, releasing the getting caught up in your own mind with this, all this Gemini energy coming through. That's a lot of mind energy. So don't get too stuck in your heads. Continue to release that. Continue to release whatever comes up that feels like it needs releasing, basically. And yeah, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And so there's some sort of, something, I feel like for some of you guys, there's something that you feel like needs to be resolved before you can move forward with whatever it is that you are wanting to do. So there's something in your personal life, possibly in your family life with the Cancer card, your card, that needs to be sorted out before you can really move forward, or you really feel as though you can even figure out which possible path there is for you to choose. And so if that's what's going on, then just understand that the answers you need for that are coming too, but communication is key. You need to communicate about it. You need to have the conversations. And it's in the process of having the conversations that the solutions and the resolutions are possible. All right, any other energy? coming out here. Be bold and make the first move. All right, interesting. Anything else? Be bold and make the first move when it comes to the conversations that need to be had, I feel like. And then you and your loved ones are safe. All right. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, this is, so we have both of your moon cards here, the full moon in Cancer and the new moon in Cancer. For some of you guys, part of this personal issue does have to do with your loved ones, with your family, with stuff like that. So just understand that they are safe and they are being cared for. And I feel like you want to make sure that they continue to be safe and that they continue to be cared for, while at the same time caring for and nurturing yourself and giving yourself what it is that you need. And just know that both of those things are possible. You're going to have to make some moves. This is a cardinal moon. This is the initiator, the initiating energy. So there is energy that's going to have to be made. And I feel like the first part for you guys is initiating the communication, initiating the conversations that need to happen to get the ball rolling on some things, so that you can get clarity, so that things can get resolved, so that you can move on to whatever that next step is that you need to move on to. And then a new start is coming, the new moon card. So that's beautiful. And we're about to have that new moon eclipse tomorrow. Actually, I'm filming this on the 13th. And so tomorrow, on Monday the 14th, we will have that new moon eclipse. And so that is a fresh start. This is great energy together. This is great energy for moving forward. This is forward moving energy, not moving backward. Energy that is calling you to move forward. Yeah. And adjustments are required. There's some things that need to be adjusted. There's some pieces that need to be sort of reworked so that they fit. But there is absolutely the possibility for a new and a fresh start for you, Cancer. And so I'm going to pull a couple clear of the traditional Rider-Waite for you guys to see if we can get a little more information about what is going on here. Let's give us a little more information. What dreams need a practical plan? The Sun. All right, so this is the happiest card in the deck. This is absolute fulfillment. This is health. This is vitality. This is joy. This is peace. This is bliss. This is everything. So that's what's on your mind. That's what you're desiring. This is also illumination. I'm feeling that coming in. So yeah, that illumination, that clarity, you guys are definitely desiring that as well. But you're desiring this fresh start. You're desiring to be young and childlike and innocent and to just experience joy and like the bliss of being alive and love. You guys are looking for love too. This is the Ace of Cups. This is once again emotional fulfillment though. This is emotional fulfillment. This is, let's get another card here. This is self-love, love, all the love. You guys are looking for, you want all of the joy, which, I mean, who doesn't, right? And then we have the Hermit. So this is a spiritual awakening. This is that process of going internally. This is the card that represents Virgo energy. And so you're really, the way these cards are together, it's like, I feel like, how can you see it like that? It's like he's shining that lantern and what he's looking for is right here. But you have to go within to find that. So this is a process also, and I think you guys have figured this out and you've been understanding this, is in order to have this, you have to go within first. You have to find that within yourself and then see it reflected in your outward reality. And so I think that this is something that you guys have been working on for a little while now, is that process of going inside, of really seeking that love, seeking that happiness, seeking that bliss, that joy, that fulfillment within. As within, so without, right? And then we have the Chariot. So this is focused intention. Sometimes travel. We have the Strength card, which is self-mastery, courage. The Two of Cups was trying to pop out, but we'll see if it does. No, instead what we got was the Eight of Swords. Interesting. The The Eight of Swords with the Six of Pentacles and the Death card. Interesting. So I feel like you've been in a place where you've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling sort of like, when I'm looking at this card right now, I'm being drawn to these two people down here who are almost like, it's like he's sprinkling the crumbs into their mouths. It's like you've been feeling like these guys down here. Like you've been trapped in a situation where you haven't really had a lot of options and you've had to rely on other people. You've had to rely on other people, or other people have relied on you, but somehow it left you feeling in this energy as well. Somehow it put you in that energy. All of your giving left you, like, and you ended up with nothing left because you didn't have those boundaries in place, possibly. And you felt stuck in a situation where you weren't getting what you need, and you felt that you were not being taken care of, or able to take care of others the way you wanted. There's a lot of that caring for others and sort of that balance of like power, like an uneven balance of power, or an uneven balance of like who has what almost. I don't know. It's interesting. But there's like a whole rebirth process that's happening as a result of this. When you realize the transformation occurs, when you realize that this is all of your own making. She can take off this blindfold anytime she wants, and she'll be able to see clearly, and she'll be able to move. Like those ropes that are tying her are not that strong. They're really, really not. And so she can release herself from this at any time. Whatever situation you felt was holding you down, whatever you felt was sort of holding you down, was putting you in this position, whatever, for whatever reason, whether somebody put you, right? And we say that because we're never a victim, right? Or you put yourself in this situation down here. You can free yourself of that anytime you want. And once you realize that and you understand that and you set yourself free, you have this transformation. And this is Scorpio energy right here, the Death card. So we have the Chariot, which is your energy, the Cancerian energy. We have Strength, which is Leo energy. And then we have the Hermit and the Death cards. So we have Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Leo energy coming through here. For those of you who like to read the energies or the astrological signs. But yeah, there's a whole rebirth process that will happen as you realize that you can set yourself free from whatever the situation is that you feel you are trapped and bound within. Which a lot of it's all mental, right? The swords are mental energy. A lot of it's a mental place that you're in. And once you shift that mental place, right? This is strength can represent mastery of the mind. Once you shift out of that, you have this forward momentum. You have this focused intention. You are able to transform. You're able to be independent. This is somebody who is abundant, who is self-made, who is I don't want to say that. I was going to say not even interdependent. I don't know why the word interdependent popped into my head. Interdependent can actually be a very good thing. Not codependent, right? Somebody who's very, very, they're good on their own. What else do we have here? All right, so we have the Four of Swords, which is resting, retreating, healing. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is that energy of really, this is that energy that's needed in a lot of situations right now, that blunt, honest communication. Okay. All right. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is like the wounded warrior card, having been through a serious battle and being a little standoffish as a result of this. This is like the energy of the crab wanting to crawl back into its shell because it's afraid that people are going to poke its. I guess you can't poke a crab's belly because that's always in the shell, but you know what I'm trying to say here. And then it's sort of like there's There's a big lesson here. That's what this is. There's a big lesson here. This can be the energy of the teacher, right? And this is feeling very karmic to me right now. So like a really big lesson, a really big karmic lesson here for you guys. And what is this karmic lesson entailing? The High Priestess, all right? Higher intuition, putting the burdens down. Really learning how to tap into your inner truth, your inner knowledge, and to put down all of the burdens, put down everything you're carrying that doesn't belong to you, that's too heavy, that you can't carry anymore. That's part of the lesson, is learning how to do that. Learning how to really be in tune to situations, to see all of the different depths and angles of situations, to see with your inner sight, to utilize your own intuition and like feel what's too heavy. Like sometimes we feel as though we are obligated to carry certain burdens. And to the outside world, that looks heroic, right? That looks like a good thing. But inside, we can feel whether that burden, if we truly connect with ourselves and our own intuition, we can feel which burdens are ours to carry and which are not. That's the lesson. You guys are learning which burdens are yours to carry and which are not. And this has not been an easy lesson for you. And it's been a lesson that's involved other people. Other people have been karmic partners, just karmic people in general. People have come into your life to teach you that lesson. It's been a collaborative process for you and learning how to differentiate what is yours and what is not. Yeah. And then we have juggling and balance on the bottom of the deck. So that's something that you guys are learning as well. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do for you guys. Yeah. Let's see if there's a couple more cards that want to come out. I'm having fun with this one. This is interesting. Yeah. Yeah. What is mine and what is not? What is mine to carry? Let's get more on this Nine of Wands. What's going on with this Nine of Wands card here? What's going on with this Nine of Wands? The Two of Wands. Okay. The Ten of Cups. Interesting. And the Seven of Pentacles, with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're really guarded right now as well, or you have been guarded for a really long time. It's sort of like you've been really wanting something, wanting to create something, wanting this energy, right? This is complete emotional fulfillment. This is the happy life. Like you can see the joyous family down there. It's like you've been desiring this energy. You've been desiring to create this energy, and you're willing to work really hard for that energy. And perhaps you have been in the process of trying to figure out how to create that, how to create a Ten of Cups that feels like the Ten of Cups, right? Once again, that feels like that inside. And so why the Nine of Wands? Oh, interesting. And so the Fool popped out on top of this, and then on the, woo, hello. All right, so the Fool popped out on top of this. So there's a fresh start. There's a fresh start that you're wanting to manifest for this now. Maybe this is something that you were trying to create and didn't quite work out the way that you had anticipated. And you're still wanting that. You're still wanting to create that. You're wanting a fresh start at creating that maybe. But you're also kind of in this energy still. You're in this energy and this energy. The crying over spilled milk, crying over missed opportunities, crying over the things that didn't work out the way that you thought that they would, and feeling kind of guarded against a fresh new start. Even though you desire that fresh new start, you're not really sure if you have the energy for that again. You're not really sure if you trust that again, because every time you think that you were headed for this energy, you ended up in this energy. This is bondage. This is addictions. This is anything that keeps us bound, right? Anything that keeps us in this kind of an energy here. That's how you ended up. That's how you ended up. And so you don't want to end up like that anymore. But let's see here. I feel like I want to give you guys a hope card or something, because this turned a little dark or a little heavy here. It turned a little heavy. And so, yeah, we're going to pull clear. An Archangel Power Tarot. What's the message from the Archangels? What messages do the archangels have for Cancer? New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. See, it's only perfect every time when we bring the angels in. So this is the energy of new beginnings, you guys. This is the original new beginnings card, right? The Fool. But this is saying those new beginnings are coming. That is possible for you. And a new life. Really zeroing in on your purpose. Feeling fulfilled, feeling as though you understand, you know why you are here, and feeling driven towards that, like that drive. I feel like you guys have been really longing and yearning for that drive that you have had at different points that maybe you lost for a little bit, and now you're yearning for that, or you're getting that back. And it's just like, you felt the void of not having that, but like you are moving into that. If you're not already moving into that driven energy again, you will be. Just trust that. Know that there is a whole brand new chapter of your life that's ready to be lived now that once you've learned these lessons of differentiating what's yours and what's not yours, and putting down that which does not belong to you. Once you've learned how to free yourself from the prison of your own mind, to understand that the only person that is holding you down is you, and understanding that you have the freedom to move in any direction that you choose, and to have this is yours. If you want it, if you know that you deserve it, and if you are willing to go after it. And a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. It's like forgiving anybody involved in these past situations that was teaching you these lessons, anybody that you still need to have these conversations with, right? To be very forgiving, to be very gentle, to understand and honor everything that you've learned and everything that each and every person has taught you along your path. To forgive yourself. Right? To be forgiving and compassionate, both with yourself and with anybody else involved in any of these situations as you move forward. Just really that tapping into that energy is going to be extremely helpful for you. And then on the bottom of the deck here, we have decision. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So that's what we mean. You know, you deserve it. You are worthy of it. You can have it. You can achieve it. Absolutely know that. Release any negativity surrounding that, surrounding your abilities, right? That came up in the very beginning of the reading. You are capable of absolutely anything. And release yourself from anything and everything that you need to be released from. And then underneath that, we have, oh my God, come on. We have changed your life. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. And then the 10 of Michael. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. All right, I think enough said, right? Enough said. And no, we'll say a little more. And then joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation, the Epiphany card. This is that Hermit card, right? That spiritual growth, that spiritual enlightenment. And then the 7 of Raphael, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action. Once again, a need for detoxification too. So the taking action, being clear on what you want, figuring out what it is that you want, what is the path that you want to go down, and then taking the actions necessary, that practical plan moving forward. And the detoxing. This is a spiritual, this is an emotional, this is a physical detox. Just really detoxing yourselves. That's what that Four of Swords card is all about. The rest and the rejuvenation. You guys really, really need that right now. So give that to yourselves. Please reach out to me if you need assistance. I do incredibly powerful, beautiful energy healings. I work with angelic beings and other beings of light. And it can really help to bring about that detoxification on all levels of your being. Yeah. Yeah, and then here we go with the asking for help again. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. This is like the Ten of Wands again. Working too many hours, working too hard to please others. But the most important thing, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. You don't have to do it alone, right? You guys are the caretakers, the nurturers, but you can allow other people to be that for you as well when you need it. And then underneath that, we have the Four of Gabriel and the Nine of Raphael, which would be the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. Celebration, abundant resources. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Okay? All right. Even on the Four of Wands card in this deck, it's telling you to release yourself. Put the burdens down. All right? Put the burdens down. And then there is the Genie card, right? The Genie in a bottle. All of your wishes can come true. Dreams become reality. There's so much joy. There is so much joy coming to you and ready for you when you are ready to put those burdens down. I love you, Cancer, so very, very much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked this video, like this video. Comment down below. Let me know if it resonated. I love hearing from you guys. There are links down below to donate to my channel if you feel so moved to do so. It was very much appreciated. And my email is down below with a list of my services. Please reach out to me. If you would like the energy healing that I was talking about, a personal reading, anything that I offer, I would love to do that for you. I will talk to you guys soon. Have an incredible December. We are moving toward that 21st, that gateway. We are in that portal gateway right now. The energies are so intense. Please, please release everything that's wanting to be released so that all of this beautiful new energy can make its way to you. This is such a pivotal time right now. We are choosing a timeline for our future. And yes, we can always shift timelines, but like right now, we're able to boomerang, like to really shoot forward as far as where it is that we're trying to go. If we are able to focus our energy where we want it to go, if we are not being held down, being shackled down, right, by this energy that is draining our spirit, if we are willing to release all of that and to truly rise up and to truly focus and center our energy on where we want to go, we can be unstoppable right now. And I'm feeling that for you guys. So allow yourselves to be that. And I'll talk to you soon.